News at midnight from the Gulf is that a second Iranian drone has been dispatched to the USS Abraham Lincoln after the first one was shot down by Trump's forces, his huge carrier strike fleet, amidst the worries in this region and around the world that he could be forced to distract from the Epstein files to really start Israel's war on Iran with US money. But at midnight came also the news that Saif Al-Gaddafi, the man that could possibly reunite what was once Africa's richest per capita country, Libya, has been killed in his garden by militias, mercenaries, but with British involvement. Sources are telling us that MI6 was deeply involved in it. But then, of course, Britain was deeply involved 15 years ago with France in trying to destroy Africa's richest per capita country because it was a beacon of high living standards. And, of course, also the fact that Gaddafi himself was proposing some sort of Gold Dinar system, let alone the fact that France, according to Wikileaks papers back in 2011, 15 years ago, wanted 35% of Libyan black gold. The fact is that Saif al-Gaddafi is not being covered in the NATO nations that destroyed Libya and that used Gaddafi in horrible ways with their militias, causing slave markets to open in Libya. The fact is, Saif al-Gaddafi has been writing articles supporting the Palestinians and Arab sovereignty whilst in hiding because he was the most popular leader in Libya, both halves of Libya. He could have reunited it. He's been visiting places all around Libya ahead of putative elections that will now, of course, happen because that's what the colonial powers were desiring, the end of Saif al-Gaddafi. It's the end of that era, and as if to remind us about the imperial policies of NATO nations, we even have an Epstein file. Epstein, in the latest 3 million documents the Department of Justice released, it says here in this email, I also have friends formerly with MI6 and Mossad willing to help identify stolen assets and get them recovered. He was well in there trying to get hold of Libyan assets, so many of which, of course, have been stolen. So the Epstein oligarchs, with their depraved alleged cannibalism and mass killing of children, they haven't gone away. Whilst people are beginning to report that, the repercussions of the Epstein files, the same forces are there, which is perhaps why the personal lawyer to Donald Trump at the DOJ said on the release of them that no one is going to be prosecuted. What this means for Africa amidst all these global tensions, let alone the expiry of the START treaty within the next 24, 48 hours, which will allow unlimited warheads, the end of nuclear inspections, and perhaps a nuclear arms race that we've never seen before on this planet. We'll have to wait and see.